Jacob, Papa Mahama some kind of education minister response. Also, some way somehow, no educationist.
Yeah.
The how do you balance the two?
Madawase. Na ya che akafoni etiefo.
Okay.
Ya mo bibi aso afishia pa. Na ye show mo boss afu we di ayesime no. Ye the new contents na beba.
Yeah.
Nti ye ko ye nimu no omo eduru memenda bia sa abre ya. Omo ho modern so omo baji nkobia na omo tie ye ne ye won sem panen sem da e very educative na be mo. Fast forward me come asem no so no mahwe yewura mampanyi dada John Mahama ni argument for you can say the education system no a ye running in Ghana and specifically no or mention the basic education and that of the senior high education and me who say rebata also free the education minister Honorable Edukum Sobai. And in fact so we hear the statement here an allegation na yamampanyi dada John Mahama making no enya no yi na yewura adutwum de ma ye no.
Okay.
Because John Mahama kire yen say ye nwoma no e ba se ye twro exams ya ye kwotro final exams ya ye mamu go to a certain level say enkwala no etimi enya nwie ewiemu twro exam no. Ebi mukura no nyinya ponom ne ade teacherfo bi mukura timi wura examination halls twro exams no bi mu mankwala no copy of which a reality. Yeah. But then if we are looking at it in that angle the company that shouldn't paint the picture say nei na side bibi na koso maybe we school 2009 Essex Essex no we school no na sa examination more practices no ewo ho at the same time no me we BEC 2006 no a we basic education certificate examination no na examination more practices wo ho nti education your friends examination more practices ya ade a abaye ade a ye koso relating wo man no mu fitete. Enti we shouldn't paint the picture say enei no na examination more practice akoso ana ekoso na mbom no e be at the rate at which no a ekoso no na ama bia abaye well known. Enti no ye koyanim asoman no whether party A or party B no we should have a way ye betimi e dia cable down sa examination more practices no because me mahu bebre me kwachira ade BEC education director need to me ba say me person me district edi nkan wo BEC no nti teacher for mungum invigilators mungum na mo teacher for no ntimi solve questions no nkomo mo nkwala it happen ade a akoso bebre me ye witness to that. I have partake in that activities before nti no minim ne America tini mampanyi dada ka no yanje no ye friend say yentie na sopam na yenhunu ha wa ye koyanim asoman no ye betimi aye bibia fa ho ne yetimi amasa nhihye bone no a ewurawura ye examination twero no atimi aboa na
should we have this as when can I say nsusuye na sa adwenchira LCPO campaign platform so ana
that is where I have issues with the former president because me can't share with say examination more practice. I have been a witness to examination more practice myself. Not today and not yesterday. Since 2006 ya memetro BEC you know I witnessed examination more practices teachers of will be nominated invigilators timi konaivo me WASSCE the same thing happened teachers ni invigilators konaivo ma omutimi the questions solved papers command kwalama omutro and you know enye nei na ekoso na mmomu no if we are saying say on a larger scale then I will side with the former president but say you can say be on we abresunti na ekoso no de totally wrong and which is untrue and ebi also the allegations say be a Ghana for no beko abruchira ko duru ho ne yebeka say your standard of education no enkon kan no me ne disagree kakra because enkwala omwawie recently enkwala ye omukọ your friend is saying national science and math quiz Keta school boys Keta senior high for enkwala abaya no wo mu no
Keta school said
yes
something like that
school akwala no ko mu no in fact or you're one of the best students
Ewa Bruchiri.
Oh,
okay.
And there are numerous and kwala omawie school recently with omo results omunya no mukwa Bruchiri. They've proven to the world they say in fact we also have an education system here of good standard. However, the education system no na I am expecting say as a statesman and somebody who wants to occupy the highest seat of the land on Bambedu that realization say we have a very bad education system.
Okay.
Of which so Benya Kumbiana na Otina Kumbiana Subiwa, he will be able to come in with new innovations in our education sector. Because you realize that the education system, right now as we speak, engaging in what we call rote learning. Rote learning, say akwala udi baba. The CPP. Moment akwala timi esua ade echigu ni tirim na ya di paper to nanim otimi san twero egu paper no so no ye hu ni so ni mu ade ye hu ni say oh you brilliant but enye quality education no
okay
education that will drive a nation forward and it should be an education that practically oriented, an education that is geared towards science and innovation. But you realize that your education in Ghana will be a lawyer but a lawyer is just a talkative. Or be a political scientist here, or a political analyst now will be a niaje. But under normal circumstances, you realize that they are the pillars of the economy.
Yeah.
And me from the nation builders,
the craftsmen,
artisans,
yeah.
Plumbing, welding, mason,
the farmer.
Some in the economy, and we have an education system that seems not to be promoting these artisans
aspects of
and
the economy.
An education system and promote to practical orientation. It's not any education able to not drive a nation forward. And I realize, say, in fact, say I did not say who am for Mubia, who say here in our political trajectory. Nina no leaders o madia kumbia. Efrin Kromanum, Kotokanum, Buzianum, Banyanua. None of them is science oriented. Omunginani art students. And it seems that maybe I may be getting it wrong. Omu understanding about science, education, any technological advancement, ebi omu shedanti asiye. Nti yeko yenim as of mine, it shouldn't be like say examination more practices in one sem na yeka. We should be calling for a reform in our education system. An education system where ebetimiama students are skillful. Also free SHS, free SHS, but people are clapping for you. But what is the end result? End result in this SS ni bia no wa wie school Ghana na ya o the carpentry tools she ne nsam a obetima wie gi se na bia o call technical school
say yentimi nyani nyina so technicals are TVET or honum and IBA because definitely whether we like it or yes we should have our lawyers, we should have our bankers, we should have our doctors and staff. Now, if you are Kenya, just as it is over here. And the TVET or other vocational institutions know I think we have it fairly balanced.
We've enjoyed that mantra. We've enjoyed that mantra of TVET for a very long time.
But its practicability.
But practicability you're very less.
Okay.
TVET I won't say include do sense na drew. Sanya make an what must include do sense na TVET yadu. Include do sense na sa say pro engineering courses here can say akola ntwa obetumi access no obetumi access yako eyen kran ni kumase asem na yeka obi a wo mikro mu wanchi owo tamalenom omonte TVET omungu TVET
wanchi for mu kwase secondary technical
but bisa wo se techimanfo obi ana
Teachman. Nanka ASTS no, but I didn't know. And
you see, it's not a matter of TVET. That is why always I keep on saying, say, it's not a matter of TVET. Our existing institutions now are capable of executing these whatever vocational or technical education. You know that. About secondary school, or more visual art department. Can't we create a new department in the university, in the school? Geared toward technical and that kind of vocational. There were students on mobile secondary school by vocational education, and I said, the friend is a home economics.
Home economics.
And you know what is that mantra? Decorating that name will not say TVET. They are in existence already. Why don't we put effort in trying to resurrect these institutions, you know?
But when you say renaming or start tagging the man about prominence, because if the old one was there now, it looks like white elephant. Because just as you are saying, you know, Wenchi Senior High School has home economics department, but to say tailoring, masonry, carpentry, and it's our staff, no, and it ought to be included.
You see, Oko went to secondary school, that's your cast will be by home economics here. You want near by food and nutrition. You want near by clothing and textiles. You want near by leather work.
Yeah.
Send a mechanic. Oko home, your friends a visual art department as well. You want more sculpture. You want more leather work.
I have lots of friends on
GK you understand? So we have this in existence
so
already.
At the end of the day, the other some fast way saying.
Yes. And no, we say relating it with the practical trying to relate it with the practicability, no. And I am now
problem, man.
Because akwalana ko school mu akosua a tri square, akosua SAS cramp, akosua G cramp. But onim ne ye G cramp cry in the workshop.
Mate, mami call of August the one na you honestly take a sense or also a father and education home komo ya e here. No forget yen hwe nkrana nso hwetwe achechire for ebo mo amomahwie mu. Nsunsan so e wo mine so dachi ho nsunsan so na enya de nsunsan so papa. Asema former president John Mahama education minister Edin Chimamba say o kana sana say mummani nyina mum ne ntwane nyina mum fa ngujam bi no yesan say no kure bi ani musa okoso chire mu say nso hwe no anse na beba abontene say nso hwe results wo yaba no na ne enyi obi mu bia na ya sone so bi kura school fo no bi wo de yetwam se mo de no ya gye mo nso hwe na yetwam ti mo machire mu ne ntira e bia mu nya sei enti say final results no ba de a na e no e pure no woni ne ya dwon so asem ehu ana say wo asem foforo kan
meda atiefo nyina ase edika no omo de da me mfa ne serious ne e papa John Mahama e be kire mu ne e papa e be kire mu bia no me nshada mfa ne serious because ya sane na mini aketwa ye kan ya dika na ye sa education no free tete exams ye wie mu enya ne o okom papa no penso na omo wie mu apo ba ye nyenne
sensitive
ono Mahama na kwaji tum se ne penso na apo so ati ase ete se obi akọ ayi bank manager bia ko disika enye news
asi pen
asi machine no asi ba ni ana menu akito ya kire no oba Europe ya even Spain akra na static class 1 na ekono na ya chom AMB ni yehu ne nkra no be ye dachi sometimes e bisa akra no ni a oba ya bra akra no nya start education class obetwere no ni e bisa ne dachi onyina obeye ni ahwe se enne kwan ya ofa susua de no eko
okay
ti se kwa ni enim ba bia de akra no ko second akra no kwa wie first ayi na P6 ha no wie a okosa eso na ye group omo ABC ya omo ho bi ho a obekwa wie vansan ka yako JHS wie no Ghana no o wie no otwe na otwa kra na yenim se wo ye ma onto aso university ya do beko vocational because ye hunu se party we ya ade a wo mogem ye woni pa birokroma se pa omo a wie yi no ya bi so omo akra bi ho o wie a ne exam paper na yɛde bɛma na nkyerɛ sɛ university bia ni hɔ a ɛwɔ sɛ ɔkɔ anaasɛ yɛka no sɛ bachelor to bia ni hɔ bɛtumi de akɔ
nti mami sɛ o mo na mo yɛ awofo kurom ha sɛ na mo ba na pagya ɛba ne saa na school ni modern mo na enso ani nti ne yɛma na nkɔ university no anaasɛ
tie unsa ha no saa nnuamu no ni ha bibia batena sɛ na yɛ computer so na egu so ɛna obiara de na yɛ nti o modern mo no yɛ nim from class 1
oh okay
yɛ nim school dodo a wotum mu ne nyina yɛ kyekere nyina ne yɛhunu ne usɛ do bɛ mom yɛ craft yɛhunu ne akra no bɛyɛ yɛwɔ mu a yɛfra unsa wo mu a mo tim kohyia samata no ma yɛ play ne yɛ hwɛnti yɛ nim akra bia skills a ɔyɛ no wansana ɔbɛwie vansa nka Ghana GHS na wawie enti mo na mo kɔ no na yɛ sɔne mu yɛbɛnya mason fo mu yɛbɛnya carpenter fo mu yɛbɛnya obi ɔmba ɔmoyɛ wɔsɛ welders ɛwom enti akra no wie yɛ na ne yɛhunu sɛ akra wɔsɛ yɛde ne fa ha yɛbɛfa enti yɛ mo nyinaa mmom sɛ Ghana yɛwie bom ne nyinaa na university no
okay enti forget Jacob Mr. Sabia me rain fino mo kan say nkra guidance and counseling me we am be say ho asem to forget part trust me
enti dia me pesa me kire say I was say mampanyi dada ojai saadian because wo moja na osande aba second term oba beto na ekoyi aso oba osu ntimi nsia no because examiners na mo mark exams no na mo de exams ne ba no onya adwuma wo what you say ade wo ade bi ebetimi de tu ase because ebeduru ba bi no sane ya Europe mo ye no se kon sa na nka ni nyina boa me ya tuma build sa nation na ebeduru ba bi no lawyer na ye penu ka be biro okra recha na onye okọ Andalusia omo mudua tomatoes no o ka cha na say oye ya ka na say lawyer kra no onkotena officer obeka cha say o de yeden sign obinya so what you say enti sane na miminu ya keto na kan say wo system Mahama tena brochache abeko school brochache na kufu adu tena brochache akosko abrochache eno ntina before na me campaign makin say kin no yobi a o start was street ti onim nia eko mo se duba bi ma o kan say obi atima treasure say wie wo say English a enyo ono ne kasa no wantwanti no nipa no ntimi nko school e bi so kra na say nipa no educated more than nia ono akwaje apa atwere what you say
English near the basic language for instruction
for mine
obi abeko bi
I apostle ko yosafo English better no English school better no ko
na o dey know a different argument because ko yosafo man o ye no ko yosafo man e no
ye wo meba unu me cho
so wa crash for
meba so o wa crash for
o engineers wo mo ye adwuma
dia no wa de nim dia no ma no o di dia no wa ye
o amusu o se o
osia enkroma si University of Science and Technology si ho no enti sa nim dia fo na o no o mo nyina go fa ho ana sa antimi nya bibisa ya hwa ya say mine no because me kro me ye o mine bi wo ha on go school do so obotuo eto pesa eto 5 6 7 na unyini sa nkofo nyina de ewu omo akaso akaka kire bi ye won kranketenkete bi wo ha now okọ grounds a obitimi de netia drone dan bi kwa paper boju twa she building pass you among say building is you who say any European difference be enim onwa akola bia ode ono a twa ne blocks see ni dan no abo so mason work aduma be no sua e carpentry work be no sua e ndi sa akola we say no
sa microphone mami
sa akola we say no say in case say school na okoni ehunu say ne nsa no aduma ni ndi ye mfa no nko na onko build ya nimdie woni mu no Ghana dan nyina besesa
ofoge that is say mitini okan ni Jacob kan ya se dia ene na ye nkomo no enya de ese ejina say akora wian so hwemu ana say wa wian so hwemu but we need a total overhaul of the educational structure
na pa sanka English ne kan no ena nka ya dia ya so ye koso bia nkomo ye wo mo Britain nso e sanka mo dia sanka nyukwa so ko school kura because ne kasa woka entino say ade a ye ma ye serious a Ghana ni akora bia ya wo no obono afu bia titwi ye wo na Ashanti region titwi even your think that titwi oko ye meba
eno na ya answer no
meba oba haya
say woka say wo de
meba me chawo de oba haya wo say ko Ghana ye wo more languages ye wo official one wo e ba nsa na ye nya official one no say your son in
eno ya universal ye who say kasa ebia your master for media so no ye English for
me bawo me chom say kasa no doso e buru sa 47 na mo se Ghana ye wo ade na bidie ya kan hye ono so te Ghana ha oka.
It depends on the population, I think.
Thank you. And this population na wa kan no se Ghana yan hwed language a population kana mo nanka ye mesi no so nanka ye fa nchira de nka be hunu ni pa ombetimi ay peja man e de si o
Dear no nka isotope ye be kan say o pim of you. Isotope. When I scientist. Isotope there.
And say we have borrowed an education system and your context
and you're consistent with ENDNO.
And you know, until we go back
you go China for style
and start an education system able to your context.
Okay.
And then I may be said in our various communities, you were traditional birth attendants who call your various communities here. You won't crofobia more from traditional birth attendants. Of
course, yeah.
Tenno mona omojia war. And they did that kind of hospital system no buy no ebama ebe gu wonu mu adwuma. But you realize that last be na me catch was say there was a time be a me call research work community be a home man or muwa or munko hospital, but rather they prefer to go to the traditional birth attendants, you know. All because chrono mamre say enisa bema or your midwife ehunu oba bi ho.
Okay.
Because oba no nya wo yere nti amamre no nkyere say wo say uma obi kunu ehunu obi yere ho. Nti saa krom hofo no enko hospital nkwawo because of say omum pese midwife wo ye bema ebehunu wo no ho, of which they have a point.
Of course. And
then ayo mamamre and you know we have an education system, we have an entire system where ya borrow ye copy free broni no ho ya nsone so ya nhwe se ne ya mamre eye pe ana ene ya mamre enye. We have a lot of indigenous knowledge bi mu a nka ye enhancing na nka beboa ye education system ana ye ka ho asemi Ghana wa home. We have been lied to for a very long time. Why do I say we've been lied to? The fact that you've been to the university doesn't mean that you are higher than Obia. Wakokotna master been chain a carpenter, a carpentry. It's never true. The fact is so Obia koi sociology, whatever, engineering, what university mono, and non say or chain Obia sebe or tiafumua or do. But they are placing value on Nippon or Co University.
White collar jobs.
Nippon or Co University, no, you are placing more value. Tiamo Bias in Yamako University, no be. Tiako Yanimono, ye make your education system in a way, say, it will breed more talent. It will breed more talent. Now, you forget to say you're placing more value on titles, you know. Me a doctor so and so, me a professor so and so. What have you professed? What can you bring to the table? After you've been able to write an article, no, what can you do with your hand? That is what we should be looking at. Say in your education system, no, I'm telling you, the alien economic situation I hear Ghana no, nkebe free ho.
Okay.
Ghana ni akwala ko school mu akwa sunya Bachelor of Science in Entrepreneurship. Na akwala no asia ba begina man no mu say o man panyina kufu adum bi adwuma ma no. The student is failing to use his critical thinking caps. Sani America what must say pa? Cause ku mu akosua entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship kire sen wo ye nipa nimdi agu se wo betima bi adwuma. na wakosua sa nimdie we ya bie no wase na begina kurom wase obi ma wadwuma na chese ne yokosua no unim ne so emfa so.
Well, Mate, may I say, Jacob, I say, Big George Radio, so if you know joining here, I guess you may do na no more tree, but every night Kumabina, ye may so na, and come up in Ofia, you better try say, you better touch be as a crack education, you are there, say, and come on here.
Asama or canon. I'm fun to say, Ubiako University, yeah, or engineer. The car say, no, that could fit them. Odekosi fitemu no na obi a wan
JSS ni
onye JSS ni wan school dem da na waka cho se kabrita sai na watu de no na ode akọ na waba na wasande wawo de na besi so wasen atona ma se nka wo no engineer no a wo kosua sa aka ho ne ma no se wonima nka wo e ba sa wo ka na se nka wo so nka wotimi ye wade endi sa wo san de ko wachi amane a once school demo and ebeyama wa that means a school akwa so be ne so. So what you say? And this nka ye bien say. Ye ko ani mu no.
Say bia o engineer go ahodo bebre.
Some am just obi
construction.
Construction.
Me
dying or
civil engineer.
Or the am
no be can say you don't expect me to fix it because I'm a civil engineer. That is the point.
Okoya ne construction kra na bo say mason ni a one coast na o sini dan yeah me so almost say sometimes omo varu sanketwa na me breaking omo fi akase na esi ho no fe na esi ho no omo ko fa abrofo na mo ombesi
na bi air condition ne plumbing works ina ye omo school for ya na
thank you adan na mo cover city no omo ntimi nya sa adwuma.
Well.
And you building Maya. Even say the contractor contract ma abrofo no cry free. Omukro say omama ye adwuma no Africa. Yes, you sue Africa for na omanko school na de omo ye adwuma no. It is a sacrifice we wa. Na se betima ma sacrifice ye tima ye adwuma ma na koso a. Die enti na wo se tembia no yes education system na say tembia ne ya 550 ase no. Eno na so e rekoyi.
Okay. Matemede ase ti abusuafo enkomo na eguso ebo no fia na nchimu ma badwafo manya ne say nye papa Mahama say ma oka say obi wiem na nye ne education minister tire say wiem ho man ya asem ne say the bottom line no say ne omienu bia kan bia no ana say ne papa Mahama e kan kura say si ano say afi wiem ma biem kura na still no we have a problem as a country because products say the baba bontin no could be as pure as white snow. But direction and focus no and in the air by here say no and yes our system na. It's as simple as this. It is not nobody may say no that is not what we need as a people. That is not what our future needs. I've been saying it. By the year 2050, Elon Musk is trying to colonize Mars. And that's what Ghana yet no future plan, no nothing. We be say I mean, so argument to no. With all due respect, in should put on their thinking caps. Let's have a total overhaul, a total reform. But me won't enter education ministry no so time bia no well I don't know maybe because I don't think it will be right for us in court say making these submissions Abraham penning for at their age nimdiom one omunya nhunu say oh my Ghana this is not what we need.
Brapa nyenti a omoye san say enya Ghana man no ho na omodwen. Sa odwen man no ho a wo. Sa man no ho adwen na odwen a o focus nyina wo man no so.
Enye easy o.
Ana omo na nkasa ya kwet say me dwena MPP ho.
Thinking of the next election.
NDC for ya de kra na enya e wo sa me NDC ni ti o sa me support NDC. Me MPP ni ti ni e koso no nya onwene man no but mom o wo so defend and MPP. The same thing as the churches. and then the Asorno Kono Yakurana was a different Asorno.
That's already a side, that's already a side.
Thank you.
But I say of Augustine, I mean, my shout outs can say, Mamma Yoko Kwame King, aha, my Yonko Pa, I don't know. Kwame King live with us or hey, Michelle no, Hokani, Mamia Jiwa, Minim Seven Way, Minim Way. Kwame King say, Asempa Namakano, Kwame, Assembly, Yakabi Pa, and Mary Apia gives us a thumbs up and I also have a bit of messages here. Let's go through them. Okay, okay. Let me start. Let me use the top bottom approach. Aful Alexandra says you are making a point. I think so. I'll refer to Jacob Neal for Augustine Eddie and Alfred Kwashi, and so I say God bless you. You know about Akuya Santua, so say good job, and then that of Kwame King. Keep your messages coming on our wall or Facebook. We'll be reading them for you. Do you have more over there? Okay, ebini honum dia. The next item na the 24-hour economy. I think so. It's also being a discussion.